What is going on, guys? This is Knasty39 here. Welcome back to another Draft of Glory. I am back. You guys were telling me we had to see Tommy Berlin's career end, so that's what I'm going to do. Get that Hall of Famer, Tommy Berlin. He's 37. He is an exclusive free agent. We don't know when he'll retire, but this episode will not end until he retires. He has 570 career home runs. One of the best pure hitters in this generation. 283 career average. His WAR's only 65, but he's been mostly a DH. Now, I'm going to put something to you guys. If this video gets 100 likes, I will do a new Draft to Glory franchise. Also, tell me the team you want to do. I'd rather do American League. I just like having the DH. So give me an idea of a team you want me to do the Draft to Glory with. Now, if we do that, I'm going to literally tear the whole team down before we even start. But let's just go to exclusive free agents. Jeff McIntyre, I'd like to keep him around. Obviously, Berland. I'll do like a 3-year deal for him. I don't know how long this will be. This could be like one more season. This could be 2 more, 5 more. I don't know. Berlin wants a 2-year deal. We'll just give it to him. And Vinny, keep playoff Vinny around. Like a 1-year deal for him. I'm just going to let Leo Rodriguez walk. So we're going to need to get a hitting coach. Now, in this episode for the playoffs, I'm not going to do the quick manage because I don't want this video to be hours. I don't want it there. So let's take a look at arbitration. Only one guy, Lance McNally, who was good. He just never plays. Actually, he played this year a little bit, but didn't do much. Wasn't bad. Ooh, that's a very friendly contract. I'll do that. And offer him arbitration. And let's take a look at tender contracts. Lee Nam, Barksdale, Gaston. There's some good players. Nam is, what? Only 23. He's 82 overall. Or 23, 83 overall. We have Barksdale, who's 24, 82 overall. So some good young relievers. Gaston's a shortstop. We have some money, so I will just, let me just sign on these guys. You don't need to see me really do anything else with it. And then we'll move forward with the offseason. Not really much to do in the offseason, so I'll probably just see you guys actually beginning of next year. Okay, so here we are, 2042. The rotation, McIntyre, Tino, Vinny, Cambier, Campillo, Santiago Ramirez is the long man, and the bullpen, pretty stacked. Magadal's the closer. The lineup is a little different. Vila, Diaz, Berlin, Maccabee, Beavis, Thayer, Medina, Pappas, and Bain. Actually, that's pretty much the same. Not much of a bench, but it is what it is. In terms of what we are, let's make sure we have the best scouts. Let's take a look at what we are ranked. We are currently ranked still first. Third worst in defense, and everything else is second, or speed is first. Top prospects, we probably don't have many. Heinlein is still one. We have a catcher, Lee Nam is now on. I know we have a catcher who I'm high on. Yeah, Kendrick Burnett. Like, this guy looks really good. 21 years old, 70 overall. But let's get into the season and see how we do. Just in case you guys want to see. Roster history. MLB team. All players we have drafted. I still can't believe that Berlin was a second-round pick who has 570 career home runs. That's remarkable. Like, he will probably get to 600 home runs, and he was a second-round pick. And he obviously got hurt. Let's just have him place on the bench, and let me just fix that. And just put Berlin back on. But yeah, it's pretty remarkable that we found that guy there. And I remember when we drafted him, like, he only had the B potential. He never, I don't think, had A potential. No, he does now. But it took a while. Like, he was just a freaking pretty good potential. But not great, but just the stats were good. And, this year, hopefully we can make the playoffs this year. But we'll see. Now we're off to a little bit of not the best start. I feel like our offense is kind of killing us. And then we score 13 runs in a game, so there's that. Now, we are going to have, I think, we're going to have like the 14th pick in the draft because we have someone hurt. So we need a new left fielder. I'm just going to put Reyes in there. The dude can absolutely hit. And, Berlin's hit 250 with 6 home runs. I just want him to get to 30 home runs at the end of the year. That's the big thing. Can Berlin get to 30, which would give him 600? That's what I want to see. If not, hopefully he gets it next year unless he retires. But yeah, it'll be fun to see. We are currently above 500, so we're having a good year. A bounce back year. Now we're at the draft, so we have, the 14th pick. Competitive balance round A. Round 2, we have the 14th. And that's it. So we might be able to get a blue chip. I mean, it really doesn't matter too much, but I always want to have good drafts. Second baseman, Wade George. Oh, my God. He is 24. We do kind of need second baseman. I'm just going to take him. He looks great. I know he's older, but he can help out soon. And we may need him next year. There's something like that. Another second baseman. Not as good, but looks really good. This center fielder is a project. I'm going to take that other second baseman and just, you know what, we'll see which one plays better. Phil Woodson, he's only 20, but not as ready as the other guy we took, George. The center fielder, well scouted, he's 23 as a project. But I'd rather get people who can help us now. Okay, this is the only 80 potential. He's a reliever. I might take him. There's a closer. Man, everyone's just projects. I mean, even look at the 75 potentials. They're all projects. Okay, this starter isn't. Actually looks pretty solid. Jim Ito. I'm going to take him. And then I'll take that closer if he's available in our next pick. That starter might have been available, so actually I probably should have taken him. Yeah, I'll take this starter who's a project. At least is the 80. I kind of screwed that up, but like I said, I mean, this is only going to be this is the last episode of the whole series, but it's always fun to do drafts. So Gus Rudd, take him. Just some shots in the dark to finish off the draft, and hopefully for fun. That guy actually looks good. I'll take him, and he could help us out. You never know. But I'm excited to do another one if you guys are too. That's it. I'll do another one if you guys want me to. But like I said, 100 likes on this video. I'll create another one. I have some teams in mind, but I'd like to hear what you guys have in mind for a team. Let's see. How did we do in the draft? All right, not bad. Wade George is an 88 potential, 74 overall. Now, he could almost help us out next year if we need him to. Phil Woodson, not as good overall, 63 overall. Only 20, but an 82 potential. Ito, only a 70 potential. That was not a good pick. The starter, who's a project, only 78 potential. But then Gus Rudd, shot in the dark, 88 potential, is only 18 and 64 overall. Great walks per 9. Like, this would be a great pick if we're going to be doing this longer. And the last couple picks were C potentials. Let's see how the team is doing in terms of standings. We're 4 out of first. But we're the number 1 wildcard team. Take a look at the lineup. Vila's having a great year. Reyes has kind of struggled since coming in. Berlin, the average isn't great, but 10 home runs. He's continuing to decline. Maccabee, all right, but not great. Beavis having a very good year. Bayer struggled. Medina's been great. Pappas has been all right, and Bain has been really bad as our catcher. Pitching must be pretty good. Jeff McIntyre with a 1.84 ERA. Holy cow. Tino's having an okay year. They took Vinny and put him as a long man with an ERA north of 7. I guess that makes sense because Ramirez has actually been pretty good. Byers struggled. Same with Campillo. Magadol's been bad. Bruno's been great. Bullpen, though, has been hit or miss, but there's some good guys there. Let's continue with the season, see who made the All-Star team. It looks like McIntyre is going to make it with that year. I wonder if... I'm just thinking. I wonder if this is going to be Berlin. Not Berlin's last year. Vinny's last year. He is really struggling this year. ERA north of 9. I'll keep signing him just to keep him on the squad. But, yeah, I don't know if he's ever going to beat Vinny again. Playoff Vinny, my boy. I love that guy. He was so dominant for us for a few years in the playoffs. Like, we won several World Series. I think he was one of the most important parts of that. I'm just going to put Pappas back in the lineup. And then we'll see who made the All-Star team. And I'll leave him out there. Berlin hit 281, 15 home runs. So barring an injury, he's going to get that 600 home runs. All right, let's take a look. Who made the All-Star team? McIntyre, ERA is now over 2. I don't know any other names. Relievers, closers, Guzman. I don't think that's one of our boys. Nope. Elmer Castillo is one of our guys, 2.10 ERA. Eugene Castilla, I don't think was one of ours. Nope. Barreo. Lee Nama as a rookie made it. And David Silva, that sounds familiar, but not one of our guys. Let's see. Catchers, none. Conklin is still playing. You guys remember him? That guy drafted from Maine. I always said he was awesome. Let's see. Danny Berlin made it with the Yankees. Vila made the All-Star team. Hitting 300. That's C potential, but gets on base. No third baseman. No shortstops. Beavis made it. Hitting 290 with 19 home runs. And that's it for our team. Let's take a look in the National League, see if any familiar names. Probably some Rich Taylor. Was that one of ours? Nope. I don't think he was one of ours. He's a 99 overall closer. Damn. Samuels I don't think was one of ours. Nope. No catchers, no first baseman, no second baseman, no third baseman. So I think this was it. So no former players of ours are all-stars. All right, so let's continue with the season and see if we will make the playoffs again. Berlin can get that 600th home run. Kind of like for him to get the 600 home runs and kind of go off in the sunset. But we'll see. All right, Vila's back. We'll place on bench. We are winning the division now by a game, so that's good. And Berlin's hot because 284. How many hits does he have? 2,779. He's actually closing on 3,000 hits. Didn't even realize that. Wow, he could hit. I don't know how many guys have 3,000 hits and 600 home runs. Not many. And injuries were on this franchise. Now, he has been a DH, so that's kind of helped him staying healthy. But the fact that if he can get those numbers, quite impressive. Very impressive, if I do say so myself. But, we are, 80? And, we're like 30 games over 500. Nice turnaround compared to last year. Maybe last year just more of a fluke. But let's see. Can we get 100 wins? We might get 100 wins. Unutilized for McIntyre. He's back unutilized. And we're going to probably... Oh, we got 101 wins and 61 losses. Won the division by 9 games. We're going to be probably in the best record, right? Oh, yeah, best record in all of baseball. That's nice. Let's take a look at the lineup. Vila hit 296. That would be potential. 14 home runs. Did steal 23 bases, but got caught 14 times. His WAR was 5.2. Pretty good. Diaz at 251 with only 11 home runs. He's definitely going down. Doesn't even get on base as much as he used to. The power was down big time. Now, he did get hurt, but still not a good year for him. Berlin, of course. 29 home runs. He has 599 career home runs. He had 179 hits. He is 160 hits away from 3,000. So if he plays next year, he will definitely get the 600 home runs. Could get the 3,000 hits. Maccabee had a very good year. Beavis had a really good year. Thayer had a good year. Medina had a great year. Pappas hit 25 home runs with that defense. That's a 5.8 WAR season. Then Bain did struggle a lot. Pitching, it's McIntyre probably at 294. Tino was all right. Ramirez looks pretty good. Bayer did struggle. Same with Campillo. Vinny pitched better down the stretch. Does he come up many milestones? Career strikeouts, he has 2,119. Wins 162. He's not a Hall of Famer. Only has 13 years in the bigs. Just had a very good career. Lee Nam was really good. Moya was amazing. Barksdale was all right. Bruno was good. Castillo was good. Magro was our worst reliever. So we have a very good bullpen. Let's take a look at awards. We probably didn't get many, if any. Let's see. We'll just fly through these, see if any we got any awards. Not seeing that KC logo anywhere. There we go. Beavis got Silver Slugger. Third Silver Slugger for DH was Alan Poe. Not our boy Berland. It's a shame. All right, so let's take a look at top prospects for poops and giggles. Where is our number one prospect? Heinlein, who's 26, is on. He's now an 82 overall. Damn, he's really good. Burnett, he's probably our catcher next year, unless our boy Berlin retires. But let's just do the playoffs real quick. I'm not going to do the quick manage. And game 5, we win. So we're keep going. I'm just going to keep it going. We lost to my Red Sox. See how the guys did. Berlin was really bad. Diaz was good. Did anyone hit home runs? Beavis hit 4 of them. Probably pitching struggled. McIntyre was all right. Tino was perfect. Ramirez struggled, but he's only 22. He's going to have a really good career. And he has really good hits and walks per 9. All right, so let's go to the offseason. Did my Red Sox win? Nope, the Brewers defeated them, so let's go to the offseason. Did anyone retire? No one on our team retired. Let's just... Cesar Esteras Jr. retired at 43. He's actually like a real player, I feel like. I don't know. Let's just go through these real quick to see if there's any familiar names. Deshaun Knowles, he's actually a real player. And Wander Samuel Franco retired. Finished with 205 home runs, 1,800 career hits. Not the best career. Marcus Burrito, was he one of our guys that we had for a while? He was on the team for a stretch. All right, let's see. You guys always catch these and I miss them. Just Will Banfield wasn't one of our guys, but a real life prospect. I'm just kind of quickly going through this. And yeah, I'm not seeing anyone else. Hollis? No, that's not it. Danny Jansen finally retired. Victor Mesa retired. All right, that's cool. So no one made the Hall of Fame. So we're back here, and I'm going to try to keep these players around. 2-year deal for Castillo. Tino would like to keep him around. I'll do less years but more money. How about that, Tino? You okay with that? Give him a qualifying offer. I'm probably going to let Papas walk because we have so many other options. What does he want? 14 million, I'll just take the draft pick. Whatever. We have enough options in the outfield. Moya had a great year. He doesn't want a lot of money. I'll take him. Diaz, I will probably let him walk because we have his replacement. So I'll just let him go. Nakayama, we're going to have his replacement. And Vinny, I'll keep him around. 500,000. I kind of want to get rid of some dead weight on this. Let's give him I already gave him a qualifying offer. Let's do that with Castillo. And yeah, let's see if they sign. Beavis exercises option. I'm okay with that. And we're waiting on Tino, but Castillo, Moya, and Wiseman all signed. So let's take a look at arbitration. We got Lloyd Bain, who's going to be our backup catcher. So I'll just sign him to a deal. I know he wants to be every day, but I'm going to make you our backup because you were pretty bad last year. And Andreas Valenzuela, who got benched, but he might play for us. He'll be on the bench at least, I think. We have enough other options. So let me take care of all of this, tender contracts, and then we'll move forward with the offseason. Just only thing, just to make sure that we can keep, Tino. Just want to make sure we keep him. All right, so here's the Rule 5 draft. We could lose a closer who's an 81 overall, so I'm going to add him. It's this dude right here. We have so many bullpen arms. The rest of that, I'm okay if we lose them. So let's just make sure. Let's take a look at free agency. Where is Tino? No offers. I'll just wait a day or two. Make sure we keep him. And then that should be it for the offseason. Still hasn't signed. Oops. Does he have any offers? Ooh. All right. I'll give you a little bit more money. There you go. Just stay, Tino. You're not the best pitcher, but you're pretty solid at what you do. So, come on, Tino. Make sure you signed. He did. What is our budget looking like? Oh, we're plenty positive. So that's it for the offseason. I'll see you guys at the beginning of the next year. All right, so here we are. We're going to go to the regular season. And, all right, let's take a look at the lineup or the roster. So actually, AAA doesn't have that many players, but I think it'll fill itself out. I had to make some moves. So McIntyre, Tino, Ramirez, Joey Pratt, who's a 24-year-old lefty we have. I'm going to have him start in the rotation. And then this guy, Augustin Barrios, I don't even know where we got him from, but he looks pretty promising. Bullpen looks really solid. Everyone's in the mid to high 80s. The lineup, Vila, Gustavo Reyes, Berland, Beavis, Maccabee, Thayer at third, Medina, Heinlein, that center fielder, and then Burnett, that catcher. We have like Lloyd Bain. We have a really good bench. It's ridiculous. Berlin's the worst overall. Now, I did send some guys down to the minors that have been staples of the team. Guys like Campillo, guys like Bayer, who have kind of struggled, and Vinny. I'm just going to send them down to the minors. If there's injuries, we'll call them up. In terms of the roster history, everyone has been drafted. Now, I want to see, Joey Pratt was a 5th-round pick years ago. Must have been like 18 years old, and he just took some time. Heinlein was a 1st-round pick that same draft. That 2036 draft, we got Maccabee, Heinlein, Vila, and Pratt. That's 4 starters in one draft. Where did we got Burnett in one draft with Ramirez and Barksdale. That's a good draft. Where did we get Barrios? Was a 4th-round pick in 2035. The only guy from that draft on the current team. 2032 had a very... I'm just looking at some of these drafts that we've drafted guys who are contributors. But anyway, let's continue with the season. So Berlin needs 1 home run, and he will have 600. So hopefully he can stay healthy. He should get... he should easily get the 600 home runs. I hope he can get to 3,000 hits. He already has 5 home runs like the first week. Well, now he has 600. That's pretty impressive. And I have to put him back in here. All right, let's just make sure they didn't screw up our... And Elmer Castillo is not a starter. Prat is. So, yeah, freaking 5 home runs in the first 12 games for Berlin. Guy is getting up there in age, but the dude can still hit. Heinlen's out for 2 to 3 months. Cool story. So I guess we're going to put in probably McNally because he can field and he can hit a little bit. So we'll call him up. Or not call him up, we'll just sub him right in. There we go. And yeah, we're also going to have the 30th pick in this draft. But I was thinking about this when I was doing the offseason. Who is your favorite player from this franchise? Was it Berland? Was it Eli? We had some good... We had Lou as a pitcher. Was he good? Like, who was your favorite player in this franchise? For me, probably Berlin, but I love how, like, Eli, I even was skeptical if he would ever be a great player. He turned into a Hall of Famer. So it's kind of crazy how that happened. Like, I'm not sure if the bat would ever develop. The bat developed. The power was always there, and the bat developed, and then all of a sudden he becomes a Hall of Famer. Berlin this year is in 258, 11 home runs. He needs 118 more hits for 3,000. Come on, Tommy. But we haven't had a ton of great pitchers. We've had some good ones, but not like outstanding pitchers. And I think if we do another one, obviously we just have to draft based on best player available and whatnot. Dina's out for a few days. Place on bench, place on there, just fix that. We are in first place though, so that's good. Wow, they switched all this around. Medina and oops. How is Vila hitting this year? 335 with 8 home runs. Shocking. The dude just hits. Man, that guy can hit. Dude just rakes. Just sometimes, and like I said, and this one thing about this franchise, which I hope you guys learned, and it took me a while to figure this out, potential is obviously important, but the biggest thing is, do they have attributes? Some guys have great potential, and they never perform because they don't have good stats. Now, this Reyes guy is currently hitting 373 through 59 games. Pretty impressive, but yeah, that's one thing I've learned is obviously potential is important, but don't live and die by potential. If you find a guy who may not have the best potential, Berlin never had high potential when he was a young guy. Ooh, another second baseman who can hit. Is it Mike's son, Brian Trout? There's a reliever. Not a whole lot of scout. I'm going to take that second baseman. This is the last pick of the first round. But yeah, I hope that's one thing you guys learned from this. It took me a while, probably a couple years of playing franchise to kind of get the grasp of that. Wow, are we going to just take shots in the dark moving forward? I think we are. Just take shots in the dark. Okay, that guy could be good. I don't know why I picked him. Compensatory round, that's for losing. Papa Smith of the Padres. Forgot to mention that. That happened in the offseason. He went to the Padres. So that's why we got an extra pick. Yeah, I'll take this catcher. Why not? This draft is probably going to be a complete dud, just taking so many shots in the dark. But I really don't care. Because this is going to be one of the last seasons. I just hope Berlin can get the 600, which he did, and the 3,000 hits, and he's so close. And he can be one of the best players we've ever had in a franchise. I don't know if he's ever going to be as good as Bruno from MLB 18. The last franchise we did in MLB 18. That guy from the Padres, from the Blue Jays, was one of the catalysts. He helped win us, we won 12 World Series. And he was a big part of that, him and Vlad. Let's see how we did in this draft. It's one of our best drafts we had in a while. Trout can really hit. 85 potential. 87 potential for the shot in the dark. Buster Deal. Great stamina, too. 89 potential in this shot in the dark. The shot in the dark catcher has 76 potential. Then this guy has 82, another shot in the dark. This guy has 76, Ryan Maris. This dude has 85, and the last pick had 87 potential. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Bs, and 5 of them were completely shots in the dark. Talk about luck walking into a good draft. All right, let's keep this season going. We're staying healthy, which means we're going to get injured very soon, like career ending. Thayer's up for a few days. That's not that big of a deal. All right, let's just fix the lineup. What'd they do? Did they put Heinlein back in center? And then we're going to put... Can Bain play third? Oh, Lloyd Bain can play first and third. He's kind of like Josh Donaldson if Donaldson couldn't hit. Or could hit, excuse me. And let's put you back in there. Berlin's now hitting 245 only, but 22 home runs. He's now 69 overall. That's nice. 91 hits away, or 81 hits away. Vilas in 353. Holy cow. Having some amazing offensive years at the top of the lineup. Obviously, I'm not going to do a trade. Tino's up for a few days. Unutilized. All right, let's see who made the All-Star team. Probably Vila should make it. Let's see. Any starters? Nope. No reliever. Any closers? Nice single closer, I don't believe. Wow. No catchers. Eric Diaz, who we let walk, goes to the Red Sox. Is in 300 with 16 home runs. Already as many hits as he had last year. More home runs than he had last year. Second base, Vila made it, obviously. Third base, no one. Shortstop, no one. Gustavo Reyes in 340. Only 9 home runs, but 340 average with a 418 on base does make you an all-star. Beavis only hitting 274, but he does have 18 home runs. Having a very good career. 262 career home runs now. That's not bad. And no one else that we know. Let's see. Anyone that we have let go in the National League? I don't think this was one. Nope. David Silva, was he one of our guys? Nope. Just some names look familiar, but they're not. Alright, I actually want to see... Did Papas make it? He did not make the All-Star team. So, how are we doing pitching? McIntyre's struggling. Tino's been great. Ramirez has been really good. Pratt as a rookie's been good. And Barrios hasn't been bad. Bullpen, not that great. Madrigal's had to bounce back here. And the lineup, Berland, the power's been good. Maccabee's not having a great year. Medina's kind of regressed. Heinlein. And then Burnett actually has a catcher in 295 with 7 home runs. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, come on. Berlin, this is all about you. Get those hits. Get 3,000 hits. Vila's out for 1 to 2 months. Jeez. Guy's a great hitter. He can't stay healthy. Gaston plays second. He can. We'll just sub him right in. 237 average. He needs 67 more hits. I mean, he should do that. If he comes up 1 hit short and then retires, I'm going to be quite depressed. Do this out for 1 to 2 months. Obviously, we're not doing any trade, St. Louis. Why would you think we would do one? Thayer's out for 1 to 2 months. Jeez, we're getting the same guys get injured. I'm going to put Bain at third because he can play third. Berlin, 251, 28 home runs, 51 hits away. He does have 627 for his career. Also has 288 stolen bases. A little fun fact about Berlin. I wish you could see like all the awards he won. Like the amount of Silver Sluggers at DH he won is probably like 12 or 13. Like something ridiculous. He was winning it every year. All right, our offense is scoring a ton of runs like every... No! Berland. 2 to 3 months. Please tell me he somehow got super hot and got it. 36 hits away. Can you have my arm? I don't even care anymore. I hope even if he comes back, he won't be able to get those hits. You just hope he doesn't retire. Let's just finish the year. I don't even know if we're going to make the playoffs or not. I mean, we should. We have going to have 100 wins. 102 wins. Take on the Red Sox. How many? Jeez. Won the division by 20 games. Angels won 104. Let's see how the team did. So, Gustavo hit 318 and 19 home runs. Wow. Also stole 25 bases. Heinlein, 298 with 8 home runs. Not bad at all. Can play good defense. His WAR was 3.8. Maccabee, 281, 25 home runs. 283, 37 for Beavis. Zarate got to play this year. He's 34 years old as a rookie. 88 overall. Just blocked in the system. Burnett might have got Rookie of the Year. Catcher hitting 282 with 11 home runs. Wins without replacement was 3-2. And then pitching. McIntyre, Tino was great. Ramirez was really good. Pratt and Berrios were all right. Take a look at awards. Beavis got MVP. All right, Beavis. Shout out to you. 283, 37 home runs. Also sold 27 bags. Like, sneaky part about Beavis' game. He steals bases. His WAR was 7-1. Oh, wow. 327. Was that a catcher? No, he's a center fielder. Rookie of the Year, we did not get it. Instead, this 18-year-old... Okay. And he hit 295 with 24 home runs. He looks good. Any other awards? Diaz got Silver Slugger at DH. He had 300 with 26 home runs. Maccabee got it at first, or Silver Slugger. Beavis, obviously, for the outfield. All right, let's finish off the year, see if we can win it. Do it fast, and Berlin's back. And we won the World Series, just like that. Super fast. We won another World Series. Let's see. Who retired? Tom Tan and Villarreal retired. All right. He never played in the bigs. And Villarreal had a few cups of coffee. Career area of 4.33. Not really great. We'll real quick look through this. Miguel Boborn was one of our guys, right? Nope. I thought we had a guy with that name. I guess I'm wrong. Let's see. Who else? Alfonso Lucero was one of our guys a long time ago. Yep, he barely played with us. But he ended up hitting 89 career home runs. That's not too bad. Let's see. Louis Leslie, who I let go this offseason. He, barely pitched. Anyone else? Carvajal? That name sounds familiar, but not our guy, I don't think. All right, let's see. Oh, did we have Damian Chavez? We did. Long time ago. Then we let him go, and he had a great year. He had some really good years, actually. All right, let's see. Anyone make the Hall of Fame? No one. So let's do this. Exclusive free agents. Beavis won an MVP. Now he's a free agent. And he doesn't really want our offer. I'm going to give him a lot more money. That 98 power is pretty sexy. Tender a qualifying offer. Medina at short. Not great, but not bad. Not a bad offer, so I'll do that. Campillo and Vinny. I'll keep Vinny on the roster so if he makes a Hall of Fame. I'm going to let Campillo walk. He's only 29. I'm just going to let him walk. And then Berland. Keep him around. All right. And let's see. Buyer exercises his option of $10 million. That's a shame because he's not going to be on the team. Exclusive free agents. Beavis is still mulling that offer. USOB. All right. Let's take a look at arbitration. Magriddle, I would like to keep him as our closer. Ramirez has had some good years as a starter. He's only 24. Keep him. And then Valenzuela. You know what I'm going to do? Just because this is going to be a really long video, I'm just going to quick sim the rest of this and just go year by year. So I'll see you guys at the end of next year, and we'll see how Berlin does, because this is really the Berlin episode. All right, it ended. He ended his career due to an injury. His last year, he was a 51 overall. He barely played. He finished with 3,120 career hits, 574 career doubles, 648 career home runs, 1,900 career runs batted in. I don't know what the record is. I'll have to look at that in a second. Walks over 1,000 walks. He struck out over 2,300 times. Stole over 300 bases. 279 career average. A 344 on base. A 512 career slugging percentage. OPS of 856 for his career. His WAR was 70.4. A lot of people retired because I was just flying through this. But let's see. Boom. Hall of Fame, Tommy Berland. Shout out to you. 648 home runs, 308 steals, 279 at 3,000 hits, almost 650 home runs. What a career for a second-round pick. So that's it, guys, for this series. Like I said, 100 likes. I'll do a new one. I'll see you guys then. Take it easy. Peace.